Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well in this situation that we're all in. So today we are looking at daily race A, but as I look at the details I noticed something a little bit suspicious. As I go and check the tyre regulations, it says sports hard. Yeah, but the race is wet. So yeah, I don't know what Gran Turismo are smoking here on this one, but that is a recipe for disaster. As you can see in my qualifying attempt here, I barely got the throttle down. I'm in second gear and I still spin out. So this is a recipe for disaster, I reckon. Fair play to the developers for deciding to do this race, because this is mental. This is very anti-Gran Turismo. You'll notice they never really do any rally races because it will destroy your driver rating. So the fact they're doing a wet race on dry tyres, don't know what the thinking is behind that, but I'm all for it. It's a bit mental. I love it. I didn't bother doing qualifying time. I didn't really bother doing any practice because I just wanted to go out there, you know, just to start at the back. But I still started in 7th, but there you go. Anyways, we are now off and away. I put the traction control setting to 1, as you always do, to try and make sure you get a good getaway. I thought my reactions were pretty damn good there. But you can see the Italian, or not the Italian, the Brit I should say, managed to get an even better start. So I don't know what he did. But he managed to get a magnificent start. As we start to go into the rain then, my thoughts here is the first corner. I'm thinking to myself, right, there's 12 of us in here, first corner, no one's going to really know where to brake because the car's going to feel different qualifying. Just look how many cars are ahead of me right now. This can't end well, surely. So I think to myself, right, let's just brake a little bit earlier than we normally would, just to make sure that we don't go wide or anything like that. And we've done the right thing there, I think. As you can see, everyone there is giving a little kiss to the wall on the outside there. So we're going to look for a move on the inside of this guy in front of us, the Brit. But no, it's the Italian who gets a move on us. But then the Brit hits the wall, I hit him. Yeah, and it's all just a bit messy there. But we've already gained a position through the first and second corner. So I'll take that. So we've got 2 people chasing us down. But the action up ahead, look at this. You got 3 people going wide in the rain on dry tyres. I don't know how it's happened. I don't know why Gran Turismo decided to do this race, but I love it. I love it straight away because it's just mental, and that's what we like to see. It's not your typical boring race. It's not your usual stuff that you see on daily race, like your Group 3 Interlagos, that kind of stuff. As a Frenchman there hits the wall, the Italian there as well, he's got a 5-second penalty for getting a little confrontation with the Greek ahead of me. And that is us up to 4th place, and we're only on lap 1. Bearing in mind we've not really done any practice around here whatsoever. We loaded up the qualifying, we tried to set ourselves up for a lap and just span out, so we thought, do you know what, I'm not going to bother, we're just going to start with no practice to see what we can do in wet rain. As we can see someone else is looking at, someone's got a penalty again, so another 5-second penalty. It looks like if you try and gain a little bit of time and hit the walls, you're just going to get penalties. If hitting the wall is not enough on Gran Turismo to slow you down, they'll also give you a penalty for hitting the wall. So it's like a double whammy there. But the penalty zone is right next to a braking zone. So you only really, on a 5-second penalty, you only lose a second or 2. But I've braked really well there. Managed to get on the inside of this guy. He's just tapping me ever so lightly. It's a battle of who can get down the power first. And he's managed to get it done there. Is he going to get the slipstream of 2nd place? I think he is. Yeah, there you go. So I'm not quite sure how he managed to get the traction down so well. Maybe he had traction control on. Who knows? I reckon to have beaten me there, I reckon you must have done, because it didn't really make too much sense. But as we fast forward, we're right on the back of this guy here then. So he's managed to give us the slipstream all the way under the tunnel and up the hill here. I'm then going to get the slipstream from the Greek on the left-hand side. Well, I'm going to move to the left-hand side now. Let's see if we can get some sort of move done. This is an incredibly dangerous thing to do. Don't know what I'm even thinking of here. And as you can see, in this moment in time, I just brake way too late, and there's just nothing you can do. Nothing you can do to stop it. And you're going to see me get a massive 5-second penalty to add to my woes. And that's what you get if you try and brake too late on the first corner. There is just nothing stopping you going wide or hitting that wall. That's just game over. As we serve our 5-second penalty then, same with the Brit ahead of us. Looks like we're going to have to aim for a podium, aren't we? Because first and second away, and he outbrakes himself still as he's not getting enough speed. I stick it in second, try and hit the middle of the corners and then power out as early as I possibly can. Really hard to get it right. 100%. It's very difficult to get the traction coming out of that area there. As you can see on the start of the video, in that qualifying time, I just had no chance. But as we activate the NOS then, shall we say, we've got right behind this guy here. Can we get some sort of move done? Are we going to go left? Are we going to go right? I'm going to go to the right here. He may just get a little bit of slipstream before we come up to the first corner. I wouldn't be surprised if he sneaks to the right, but he doesn't really like... Oh, there you go, there, about time. As we're just short of 140 miles per hour there in the Toyota GT86. I'm actually in the Subaru BRZ. I'm a big fan of Subaru, so I want to just switch up, you know, act a little bit different. I was very, very cautious under braking there after the previous lap. I just wanted to get this home, basically. I wanted that podium finish, start from P8. I will take it 100%. Even though we started in P8, I think someone actually disconnected, so we started in P7. But there you go. It's technically 5 or 4 positions gained, however you want to look at it. It's a podium, so I'll take it. Anyways, moving on to the next race. Annoyingly, I didn't get to the traction sense quick enough, and then I flicked it so quickly on my steering wheel, I've set it to 0. So we didn't get a fantastic start. However, it's not too bad. We've managed to just pull apart to the left there and stop the Spaniard going for an overtake, so we've just about done enough there. And then we've got a little bit of a push from him, so now we are going to be right behind the Italian, attacking, getting ready for that first corner again. I swear, every time you come up to this thing, your heart just it speeds right up. It starts to be right, because you can literally just see, you can feel what is about to happen. It's just so, it's like the first corner at Monza, but worse in a way, because the rain just makes it 10 times worse. So I'm trying not to make the same mistake as I did last time, braking a lot earlier, sticking it on the inside. That is 2 positions gained there. Oh, look at this. Everyone's kissing the wall on the left, so that's now P5. So that's 3 positions. So are we going to go for a move on the inside? He just about defends it, cuts it off as the Spaniard on the left hits the wall again. And now we're up to P4. So in just 2 corners, we've managed to gain 4 positions through other people's mistakes. If you are doing this race, I applaud you. Just please, I beg that you just brake early enough. The first corner, if you literally just start the race, don't try and outbrake yourself. Don't bother. Just be cautious. You will gain positions, because people are just silly in that first corner. Like I was on lap 2, they just try and outbrake themselves, touch the ball a little bit there, and you just hit the wall. And the chance of you getting a 5-second penalty are just so high. You don't want to ruin your race. It's not something you want to do. But there you go. That's my little tip for you. I suppose it's just general racing tip, really. You should know better, but you just sometimes you can't help yourself, can you? But we're on the back of this Italian now. Is that Super? What is that? I couldn't tell you what. Super Gemini? No idea. It's the there's 2 Spaniards. Oh, they're really quick. I have to say, the guys in first and second, they have done a lot of practice around here. They know what they're doing. They are very quick. I'm not used to the lower powered cars, especially road cars. I have to say, Gran Turismo's obsession with the Toyota GT86 and the Subaru BRZ, it's incredibly annoying. It's like every time we go for a massive dive bomb on the inside here, then we made it, and then I'm going to have to go for the undercut here and try and get the traction down as quickly as I possibly can to try and get the move done. Are we going to get it? We are, but he's just got the inside lane, and he's just managed to get past me again. So a good move by him to get a position back, but unfortunately the dive bomber went for just went a little bit too deep, and then he was able to undercut me, and then yeah, he's got the position back. But we've got the slipstream all the way down the straight. Then can we get this position done? I've decided on this occasion to just bump draft him, because if we overtake him now, he is then going to get the slipstream coming up this little hill section here. He's going to get the slipstream, and then he's just going to overtake us again, so it's probably not worth it. So I will give him the bump draft as much as I possibly can until I feel as if I've got enough speed to make a move on the right hand side, and then once I've done that, we should get the position coming up to turn 1. So last little bit of slipstream here then, so I'll go to the right, just got a little bit more speed than him, so all we have to do is make sure we outbrake him here, which is a dangerous thing to do on the first corner. It looks like we've done it. Are we going to keep that position up? Are we going to go wide? Oh, just about. Look at that. But he does it even worse, and he gets a 5-second penalty. And that surely should gift me P3. We'll have to see as he gets a poor exit coming out of here then. Can we look for a move on the inside of the Italian? It looks like we're going to. Is he going to hang it around the outside? Are you sure you want to do that, mate, in these cars, in the wet rain or dry tyres? I don't think you do, but just give him an ever so slight little nudge there just to make sure we get past him. And it looks like we have. So it looks like P3, a podium position yet again once more. But if we're being honest with ourselves, this is not going to do our driver rating any good, as we are an A+ driver and there's only one other, I believe, in here. So to be honest with you, and I am ranked 1 in here, so the game thinks I should be right up there with the Spaniards. But in these conditions, in this car, I've not had nowhere near enough practice. I quite enjoy watching the top 10 lap times, especially first, before I jump on into a race, just to see, you know, the braking points, what gears to be in, and I haven't done that at all in this race. I've just gone in there au natural and seeing what our pace is like. But we're 3 seconds off the lead here, 2 seconds off the Spaniard. We've got the Italian behind us. That is going to serve as penalty, and I'm not sure really what much else we can do, as these two are going to be fighting all the way. I'm going to hope to get on the end of this Spaniard's, I was going to say Italian then, this Spaniard slipstream, but it looks like you're about to, because everyone's going so slow, but then it's so hard to pull out. But anyways, we get to lap 3 then. I just want you to watch what happens up here. One of them's got a penalty. I'm just in P3 here thinking that I'm going to take it home for the podium. And look, I don't know if I'm going to show you later, look at that. I just saw their names just suddenly split, and they're both there, and then they both suddenly disappear. Now, at this point, I thought, well, he's obviously taken him out, and then they've both disconnected. That was my thought process. But what I'm going to do is, after I finish this race, I'm going to show you exactly what happened. And it was extremely naughty, shall we say, as we fast forward then to get ourselves over the line. It was it was not great. It was not great. I'm looking forward to showing you this, because it was, well, I have to say, it gifted me P1, didn't it, really? It gave me the points I need. I've literally just said, for my ranking, I kind of really need to finish first, and it gifted me. Now, they didn't leave. I'm going to show you exactly, you know, where they ended up, because they were in front of me, and then they just ghosted, disappeared, and then they were suddenly behind me. Now, like I said, I thought they left, but no, they didn't. They were still there. It just happened so that the game actually reset them because they got hit so bad. So here we go with P2 then. He just savagely goes for a move. Look at that, bang, it wasn't even a move. He decided to murder him live in front of me. Again, I have witnessed a murder on this game. And it was so bad that the game had to reset them behind this set of corners here. He's got a 9-second penalty. He got 9 seconds. Now, I don't know why he decided to destroy him, but never mind. That's gifted us P1. But there you go, guys. Really hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see more, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one. Take care.